Hello. Who's here? Go ahead and say hello. So, I don't have the bandwidth to be creative tonight, so we are just going to do a live stream. I still want to chat with you guys. And yes. Hi, Tiffany. I've loved seeing you in the comments recently, by the way. Hope you're well. I don't know how much the delay is on anything, so I'm trying to be mindful of that as I you guys. Can't see me very well, can you? It's a little better with the glasses off. You're weeing out right now. Why is that, honey? I like my glasses. I like that I can see. Sorry. So yes, if you're here, say hello. Let's start a conversation. I just want to get on here and chat with you guys about everything. It's been kind of wild lately. Hi, Gabby. How's your Sunday been? How's everybody's Sunday been? My Sunday was lovely. Sang in church this morning. Then I came home. And I had a couple of errands to run today, but outside of that, it's just been a relaxing day. I worked in my bullet journal a little bit. Started kind of sketching out some layouts, trying to get a good feel for it. See how they're going to work. I think right now my bullet journal is very practical, not super decorative, and that's okay by me. I'm still working on like my calligraphy and my doodling and all that kind of stuff, but I still want to utilize my bullet journal a lot. So that's kind of where I'm coming in with things right now. So outside of that, I probably should have read today, but I didn't. Instead, I ended up we watched My Hero Academia last night or this morning. Meant to watch it yesterday. Thought I was gonna like want to cry, so didn't watch it last night. Watched it today instead. And then we've been just watching some Star Trek Voyager, and yeah, it's been good. So yes, tell me about your Sundays. Tell me about what you're reading. Tell me all the things. I have something to ask. Is it worth reading the manga of Fruits Basket, or should I just wait for season 2 of it? I loved my experience reading it both times I've read it. I've read that one all the way through twice now, and I loved both experiences. That is one that you can both read and watch and still thoroughly enjoy. So I still plan on watching season 2 as well. I watched the old anime, loving the new anime much better, far superior to the previous anime by a long shot, storytelling wise, especially. But do know that the new anime is fleshing out some of the story a little bit. So there might be things that you saw in the anime that you loved that you might not see in the manga. But know that the mangaka was directly involved, and that's her changing things, not somebody taking creative liberties. Hey, Jin, how are you? But yeah, I think it's both worth the read and the watch personally. But then again, I'm kind of a Fruits Basket nut. So there's that. How are how are you, Jin? Been a while since we chatted. Sounds good, Tiffany. They didn't include all the family in the anime. Not yet, but they with the reboot they're going to continue on. So you will get to see the full family when you get season 2. Finish reading Naruto Volume 3 and One Piece Volume 3. Junji Ito's Uzumaki is great and I loved it. Listen to Sparkle from the anime movie Your Name. That's basically been my day so far. That sounds like a great day. Now, is it Mariah or Maria? I want to make sure I'm saying that right. So please tell me how to pronounce it. But yes, I'm a wimp, so I can't do Junji Ito. But Naruto and One Piece, I enjoy the animes for sure. Good, tired, older. Well, happy birthday late, Jen. And you got time. I got years on you, dude. Don't even worry about it. If I'm not old, you're not old. So stop it. Mariah like Mariah Carey. Okay, perfect. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I wanted to make sure I said it right. So thank you. So now I know when I read your name, I know how to say it now perfectly. So yay, that makes me happy. Okay, so my physical manga TBR is not very big. It's pretty small, and I'm really happy with that. Hello, I'm too rad for you. We're just chatting about our evening. Tell me all the things. Tell me how your Sunday's been. And about books or manga that you're reading, because I do both. Have you read the Black Butler manga series? If so, it's so good. I've tried the first couple episodes of the anime, and it walks that line of almost too dark for me. So I have not tried the manga yet, but I might pick up a volume next time I'm at the bookstore and kind of flip through it, like volume 1, and see how I feel actually reading it rather than watching it. I want my sanity after watching Happy Sugar Life. Do you recommend any shoujo anime out there? Some shoujo animes that I've really loved. My Love Story is one of my favorite shoujo animes. That one is just sweetness in like perfection. It's just so good. Yona of the Dawn's anime is really good, but it doesn't give you nearly enough. I'm trying to think of other shoujo animes that I absolutely love. I love a lot of them. So it's hard for me to like pick out specifics. I'll make a list for you and I'll send it to you for sure. I've been good. Finally reading the first volume of Our Dreams at Dusk. Loved it. And I'm currently reading Phantom Tales of the Night. I've read both of those this year and I really enjoyed both of them. Jen says, I hear the anime is better, but seems like D. Gray Man at parts. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks. Jessica says, my Sunday was pretty chill. I stayed home and watched the movie Burlesque with my husband. That sounds fun. Read My Love Story. Like, get on that. It is super quality shoujo content. I just love it. And you mainly get a male perspective on that, which we don't get too often in shoujo, so I quite like that. I mean, we have tons where we have very strong female leads, and I love those too, don't get me wrong. But those few where we get a mainly male perspective is really nice. Hatsuharu is another one that does that I really enjoy. It's one that a lot of people aren't talking about, but I love it. I think it's so good. It's about this guy who's a total like player, just dates around, and then all of a sudden, this girl in his class comes up and basically decks him because she was mean to her because he was mean to her friend. And then all of a sudden, he like has eyes for no one else but her, and so he has to convince her that he's not a player anymore. And it's just really fun and full of shenanigans, and I absolutely love it. Have you watched the movie anime Wolf's Children? It's another good movie that made me tear up a bit. I have not read that. I have not watched that one yet. Sorry, but it is high on my list to watch soon. I'm hoping when my husband and I both get some time together that we might be able to sneak that one in soon.
That one for a long time.
He's right here. He's been saying he's been waiting for that one for a long time, but I'm finally ready to do it. I'm one who doesn't. My attention span is that of a goldfish sometimes. So sitting down to watch a movie can be difficult for me some days, but I'm finally getting to a point where my life is calming down enough that I should be able to watch a few more movies. Let's see. My Love Story is one of the most wholesome animes I've ever seen. Totally agree. I still need to finish it, but personally, I prefer wholesome romance compared to the steamy kind of stuff. I'm too red for you. I totally understand that. I have a smutty soul, so I like my smut, but those pure and innocent things are still thoroughly enjoyable for me. Are you ready for the Caveman Boyfriend manga? I can't wait. I think April. Yes, Primitive Boyfriend looks fantastic. I'm really excited. If you look at the other like manga covers outside of that first volume, it really doesn't look as bad as that first volume makes it look. It like the guy actually looks really good looking. It looks more shojo, and it's gonna be fine. Everybody's going like stupid crazy about it for no reason. Oh my Lord, Wolf Children is literally one of those anime that makes you cry like your name. Oh man, means I'm gonna love it, but I'm gonna cry, and I think I'll be okay. Add Mirai to your list too. Yeah, it's on my list. I've got lots of things on my to watch list, but now I won't be so stressed all the time. So I will get to watch things and not feel guilty for taking the time to sit and watch them, because things will be a little more balanced in life, and that will be very good for me. For those of you who don't know, I was a salon owner until recently. Our last operating day was yesterday, and so I'm just finishing up the last couple things with that. And then after that, I will be working at another salon 2 days a week. And other than that, it will be self care, taking care of my health, and getting to all the things that I've missed out on really in the last 4 years while I've been doing all this. But yeah, I'm not sad that we closed. I just want to make sure that's really clear. Like, I'm very good with this close. Steven was your last customer, right? Yes, he was. He didn't actually have to pay, of course, but he was my last haircut that I did in that salon. And that just was very like full circle for me because I started working at that location shortly after I met Steve. And so it meant a lot to have him as my last haircut there. So, because yeah, Steve and I had been dating a couple of weeks when I started working there. So I gotta watch Silent Voice for the 47th time while I'm off of school. I need to hear my heart torn out again. Yeah, a Silent Voice is definitely one that will tear you to shreds in the most beautiful way possible. Oh, I cry at the drop of a hat, though. I'm a very emotional person. On the color coding, I'm very much a blue. A mix of blue and yellow. I'm all about people having fun, and I ask people if they've had fun or how they can integrate fun into their life. But I'm also very emotional, and I love that deep emotional connection that I get to feel in my job. And that's what keeps me going in my job. So I'm really that balance of those two. Those are my, I think I'm about 50-50 of each for the most part. I might lean a little more blue these days than I used to, but I still definitely am both. Where Steve over here next to me is pure white. He is the king of peace, and he is my peacemaker, and he just helps me bring balance to my own life. It's great. Ravenpuff. I'm not a Ravenpuff, I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm just a Hufflepuff, and that's totally fine by me. Steve's a Ravenclaw, so we balance each other out. I love the music in A Silent Voice. It makes me relax. The music in that one is absolutely stunning. Same with Your Name. I mean, both of them have amazing soundtracks. I can't wait to watch Weathering with You finally. I keep seeing clips of it like with subtitles over it, and I just keep like dying. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Only a couple more weeks. I can wait a couple weeks. So I'm really excited. Are you guys ready for Christmas? Christmas is only a few days away if you celebrate Christmas. I also know Hanukkah is going on. Hanukkah started today, so if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah to you. But yes, are you ready for the holidays? Are you ready for all of your gift giving? I still have to watch Your Name. I keep meaning to, but I've heard it tears you apart. It doesn't tear you apart worse than A Silent Voice, so definitely put that one on your list. I watch too much TV. A lot of people do. when I became a business owner, I started watching much less TV. I delved more into books and movies. Not books and movies, books and manga. Steve Wishes movies, but more books and manga just because I liked the physical tactile part of it as well as I felt anxious a lot of the time. So it gave me something to do with my hands. So I didn't end up watching as much TV. But now that things are calming down and I'm not feeling so anxious, I should have more movies that I would be able to sit and watch, so it'd be good. Do you recommend watching the movie of A Silent Voice first or read the manga? I read the manga first and I did fine with that. I think you can do it either way. The stories are pretty identical. You are going to get some more details in the manga, and some people say the manga is far superior to the movie, but I think both are really, really good. So I think you can enjoy it in either format. A movie I want to watch is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, but I can't find the English dub anywhere. I looked online, but no store seems to have it. With I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, for me, I struggle with those kinds of stories more than other kinds of emotional stories. I don't know why, they just hit too close to home for me. So, good luck to you on finding your English dub. Yes, Christmas is my favorite holiday. Love watching Christmas movies, decorating the Christmas tree, having eggnog, and just enjoying my time with family. Yeah, basically Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are family days. Like, we don't really do anything out of spending time together or with family. Lots of things going on, of course. Steve and I actually host Christmas breakfast at our house on Christmas Day because my family's always done a big dinner like Christmas Eve. And rather than doing a big dinner again on Christmas Day, we've always just kind of done Christmas breakfast. My grandma used to host it at her house, but now we host it at ours because my grandma's 96 and shouldn't be climbing all over her counters to make Christmas breakfast. So we just do it at my house now. I consume emotional stories occasionally because I usually take long periods of time to recover. I completely understand that. I can only handle so much emoting. So usually I'll have to like watch some other things in between. Like lately, the TV show we've been watching is Star Trek Voyager, and that doesn't get nearly as emotional for me in most of the episodes. Intriguing, and they challenge my brain and how I think about the world, which I love, but not so much the emotional side of me. There are those few episodes that do, but they mostly just make me think, and I like that they make me think. What breakfast? I'm on my way. We do breakfast crepes. That's a little bit different. So we do like a sweet style where it's mostly like fruit and cream, and then we do a savory style where it's like eggs and meat and cheese and that kind of stuff. So crepes is what we do. I like making crepes. My family has a lot of French heritage in it, and so it just feels like a nod to that French part of me. So yeah, that's why we switched it over last year because before it used to be at my grandma's and she always did this, the standard breakfast, waffles, eggs, bacon, sausage, everything. And then yeah, when we tried to host it at my house last year for the first time, we made crepes and everybody liked that a lot better because it was a lot lighter on our stomachs than the other breakfast used to be. And so we just really enjoyed that. The holiday season is fun, but it also means I have to refrain from buying manga because I put it on my Christmas list. Still haven't read Takane and Hana Volume 12. I have Takane and Hana Volume 12 right here. I haven't read it yet. I got it as a gift this year, but no one came forward and told me who sent it. So whoever it was, thank you. You still haven't told me who you are. I would appreciate it if you would. Maybe I pre-ordered in the middle of the night. Who knows? I'll have to go back and check my Amazon orders. Really thin pancakes. Yes. They're really thin pancakes, but they're not as sweet as a traditional pancake because they're more egg-based than flour-based. So we really like that. Clash Track, you're welcome. Well, thank you if that legitimately was you. I very much appreciate it because it was 3 of my favorites sent by the same person, and it was fantastic. I did film that reaction. You guys will see that in a couple days. Because I've been opening the things that friends have sent all month, and I'm just kind of compiling it all into a vlog so everybody can see my live reactions to what they sent me. So I thought that would just be a fun way to open all of it. Plus, I have no chill and no patience, so I didn't want to wait till Christmas Day to do it all at the same time. I didn't send it, but I take credit for it. Okay. What are your guys' like Christmas traditions or holiday traditions? What is something you do every holiday season? I love hearing about other people's traditions. Let's see. I just ordered volume 6 through 12 of Takane and Hana from Right Stuff. I'm super excited for them. I really loved volume 5. Takane and Hana is so good. It is so funny and so witty. And the art style is fantastic. I just love it. I finally read volume 1 of A Bride Story and loved it. I can't wait to get volume 2 at my local bookstore. Oh, Mariah, you're in for a treat. I really love A Bride Story. That has been one of the biggest things that I started this year that I absolutely fell in love with. The art style is it's like almost out of this world. It's so realistic and beautiful. Oh, it's so good. Takane and Hana is my favorite manga series so far. Oh goodness, all of the emotions it gives me. Right? Takane and Hana is definitely like top tier shoujo for me. I really, really love it. I'm trying to think of things. I haven't really found anything that's similar to it enough. I just love it. Takane sort of reminds me of my husband when I first met him. That's awesome. Takane's character is really interesting. And I really like how Takane has been developing in a lot of ways through the whole story. It's been fantastic. And, obviously, we have to have some time pass by for things to move forward and progress. I think in Japan, there's like 20 volumes of this series or something. It's insane. It's long, and I love it. I was afraid, like, by this point, it would start like drying up and it wouldn't be as funny. Each volume is still so funny to me. I just love it so very much. Seriously, an underrated one in the community. I need to get more people reading this. Let's see, I haven't talked to Bazaar in a few days. Did he ever send you your package yet? He sent me a digital Christmas gift. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Let's see. I recommend An Incurable Case of Love. It kind of gives similar vibes. Yeah, it does. I have read the first volume of that, and Viz Media was kind enough to send me the second. You guys will see me open that as well in that vlog. And I really have been enjoying that so far for sure. I like the age gap trope because my husband is 18 years older than me. Wow, that's a big age gap for you guys. Age has always just been a number for me. I had grandparents who were 11 years apart in age, and my grandpa was 30 and my grandma was 19 when they got married. So it was like this big scandal in Southern Idaho at the time, but it's one of those things where if the people get along, the age has never bothered me. I mean, when you're dealing with illegal consent kind of things, that's when I have an issue. But yeah, as long as it's time period and culturally acceptable and it's legal, I don't have an issue. Though the power dynamic sometimes can be a little funny if it's like a teacher student relationship. I don't really love those. But age gaps, I don't really have an issue with. I don't know. Let's see. Want to Get No Longer Human by Junji Ito, but it's a bit expensive, so I have to wait until my birthday. Yeah, some of the hardback, like big, pretty editions are definitely more expensive. And yeah, like it's one of those things that just takes time to save up for, and that's totally fine. Don't bust your budget just because you want something right that second. That's something I've always been an advocate for, is to not go into debt for your hobbies. Like, it's not okay to go into debt for your hobbies at all. I mean, you do you if that's how you want to live your life. But I would just rather have the way I do it is I always pay in cash for like my books, my manga, that kind of stuff. If I order online, I deposit that money into the account because I had it in cash, but just wanted to save money ordering it online than paying for it in the store. So that's just been a personal thing for me where I always just think it's best for people to do that if at all possible. But you know, my library doesn't have a lot, so I tend to get I just tend to buy my manga because I don't have access to it at my library. But I just recently got the Kindle Unlimited app, and I do have access to a lot of manga that way now. And I do also have the Shonen Jump app. So I do have those to help me access more titles so that I'm not paying quite as much. So I am excited for that coming up. Let's see, Amazon is having a buy two, get one free sale on select manga titles right now. That's cool. I'll have to look into that. Waiting until after Christmas totally makes sense because you might be getting a ton of gift cards. Okay, yeah. But yes, setting budgets for your hobby is a good thing. Definitely not a bad thing to be doing. Because this hobby is one that's really easy to get caught up in the thrill and the addiction of the shopping. And I went on a no buy for a couple of weeks, and I think that actually helped me not feel that impulse so much, even though I've been going a little crazy yesterday and today, ordering some things that I hadn't put on my lists anywhere, so no one knew that they were on my radar. But yeah, let's see. I usually wait till after Christmas in case I get any spending money or gift cards to shop at Barnes & Noble because of their awesome holiday sale on manga. Yeah, because it's buy two, get the third free on all manga at my Barnes & Noble right now. So I did, that's why yesterday's video was a haul, because, you know, gotta haul them mangos, them mingos. Ooh, I can't talk. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I had to switch. I did that with my gallery figures. Gallery figures? What are those? Tell me, Jin. Tell me. Istuff's holiday sale is addictive. That's what everybody keeps saying. They keep buying all these batches of things, and yeah. So anyhow, I haven't been getting on Right Stuf too much this holiday season, but I did make one big online purchase today. Because this was something I wanted to pick up at the bookstore last night, but they didn't have. Pokemon gallery figures, they're really cool. Okay, cool. Oh, I think he's on the phone with one of my family members. Oh well. Everybody's trying to like message me. Jump on the live stream, my friends. But yes, let's see. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? From the Instagram picture you liked. Okay, I'll have to go and make sure. Sometimes I'm just kind of mindlessly scrolling and supporting my friends and not paying too close attention to what the actual picture is, so I will go and look. I recommend watching K-On! It's a cute series and it's awesome. I've heard a lot about that one. Melissa, hi! How are you, sweetie? Oh gosh, Books and Lala just uploaded a video. I will have to go watch that after we're done here. But anyways, yes, hi Melissa, how are you? But yes, all of the Christmas stuff is all done. Before I did this, Steve and I were wrapping everybody's presents so that it's all wrapped and done. Himoto Umaru-chan is a cute fun series. That's one that I really love. Steve and I are watching the second season currently. They moved the second season over to Amazon, so I just keep forgetting that we have it. And so I just need to go over there and watch it. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Sorry, I missed the beginning. Oh, you're totally fine, Melissa. I'm doing well. The salon closed yesterday. I'm sure you saw that. And yeah, things are good. No major complaints here. Just getting ready for this week. I'm kind of ready for the 25 days to be done, if I'm honest. It's been a lot. The pre-filming part was good, but when I ran out of my pre-filmed content, it was not so good. As you can hear, Kaladin's sad in the back. Cal. Cal. What are your plans with work moving forward? I'm going to another salon. I'll be working there 2 days a week. So that will give me a lot more time to create amazing content for you guys, as well as let my physical body not feel quite so taxed. So I'm going to be making lots of changes in the way I eat, in making sure I'm actually exercising enough, all those kinds of things, taking better physical care of my body. Because I've not been great at that. So I want to take better care of my body. So it's all going to be good changes. I'm really excited. We've got a little bit of a slush fund, so I'm only going to do the salon for a month or two, see how the chips fall there. And then from there, I can see if I need to add an extra day there or get something else part-time, because I do have certain things that I still need to be paying for. So I'm just kind of saving up that little slush fund that I've got right now to kind of float me for the next couple months while I figure out what I need to do. Same, I got sick right after I got done, and so now I sound all stuff. Yeah, that definitely happens. Instead of a normal person and just dress up as female Santa for Christmas, but no, I want to be Hatsune Miku Santa. Now I'm crying in the corner of my room. Making tutorials make it look so easy. Oh, I'm sorry. That's got to be frustrating. But yeah, I'm just like not doing like my makeup or my hair or anything like that lately. I'm just functioning. I have a couple more days. Tomorrow's going to be a real big push to get everything like cleared out of the salon and deep cleaned so that we can hand over the keys and really just be done forever, donezo. Oh man, it's a lot. But yes, I think I'm going to call this here for tonight. I know this was pretty short, and I'm sorry I didn't get to talk with all of you very long. Let's see. There's a manga called Love So Life that sadly is not published here, but it has a beautiful story. Check it out if you haven't. It's cute and warm. Sorry. I'll have to look into that one. Happy, thank you. Functioning 101 with Shay. Yeah, Functioning 101 is about all I do, guys. Let's be real. Hey, Sushi. I guess I'm not gonna log off. Too many of y'all are here and I'm having fun. So we'll hang on a little bit longer, I guess. So anyhow, well, no, guys, I really need to go. I need to go. I need to take care of a couple of other things. Oh, I'm glad your power's back on, Sushi. That's great. So yes, thank you guys for joining in. I will chat with you guys in the next couple of days. Obviously, Merry Christmas if I don't chat with you then, or Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Happy whatever. And I will see you guys later.